You guys, today is a really, really good day. You want to know why? You want to know why? We are, how many days? 3 days out of single September. And today I got unmatched with a man. Why, you may ask? For setting boundaries. Your girl's doing it. Your girl's doing it. Don't worry about me, guys. I'm setting boundaries and I'm being unmatched with people. We're good. I have had a ride with dating, but you know what? That's not what this video is about. This video is about looking back on my haul from September 2022, and I'm gonna see, was this a big fat fail or was this a really, really good haul? I've done this a few times now. Let me know if you want to see a playlist with these, because I think it's really, really fun to look back on the haul that I got a few years ago, see how my makeup taste has changed, see if I still own the products, see if I decluttered the products and hate them with a burning passion. I don't know. But just before we do jump into the video, if you haven't already, definitely like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. It would mean the world to me. I do, well, normally bright, fun, colourful makeup, but this look is a members exclusive Get Ready With Me. It's going to go live on Monday. I don't know if this is going to go live before or after, because I'm waiting for my Beauty Bay palette to arrive, and that's going to go live ASAP. So just because of that, I'm not too sure on the timings of this video, but if you want to be a member, if you want to see this look, if you want to hear all the goss, definitely click the join button down below. Also, YouTube have told me to tell you to hype the video. I don't know. They come out with new things all the time. Apparently it just boosts me in the algorithm a little bit. I don't know, but it would mean the world if you could hype, because it would make the YouTube gods happy. But without further ado, I'm going to jump straight into it. So this is birthday/September monthly makeup haul. Let's jump straight into it. Let's view this on YouTube. No messing around. Let's do it. Okay, frame one. So I can tell I was in my 3rd year house at uni when this was happening. This is a kind of similar setup. I think I've upgraded a little bit since then. The lighting's a little bit washed out, but you know what? We're fine. Let's jump into it. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, then hi, my name is Caitlin. Welcome. And today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a makeup haul for September. Now, normally this would be a no buy, but September was my birthday month, so I splashed out a little bit. I got a few birthday treats and I just want to share them with you guys today. I've got some really, really good goodies to share with you today, but in October we will be returning to the no buy updates because I just have a lot. And yeah, money's going to be quite tight for the next few months. So I just want... Yeah, because my boyfriend at the time took a bunch of my money to go travelling and cheat on me with 6 women. Oh! What? I don't think I've ever said that on camera, but you know what? The urge was there and I just had to. Anyway, sorry, Caitlin. Carry on. Sure that I was okay and that I wasn't spending too much money on makeup because I do not need it. Okay, so let's just jump into it. I'm going to start with a mystery makeup box, makeup/skincare box that my mum got me for my birthday. So I opened this on my birthday, which was September the 7th. If you didn't know, I was 21. And in that makeup box, first of all, we got this. This is the Bella Pierre Liquid Gold Liquid Eyeshadow. Now, if you're not new to this channel, you may know that liquid eyeshadow really isn't my thing. And that's obviously one of the downsides of mystery boxes. It's a mystery. Yeah, I think I decluttered this like that year. I got this in the September. It was gone by December. I don't even remember using this, to be honest. Liquid shadows still are not my thing. Liquid or creams, they're just not for me, unfortunately. I've never really got the hype. I've never really jumped on the bandwagon, and I love mystery boxes. I want to do a few more mystery boxes on my channel because I love unboxing them. You sometimes find new brands, new favourite products, but sometimes you can also get absolute duds. So yeah, this was not a good way to start the video. You don't know what you're gonna get. Sometimes you may get something that you don't really vibe with. And cream/liquid shadows are not my thing. But I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna, you know, see what it has to offer. I've swatched it a few times. I'll swatch it for you now. It looks really nice. This is what it looks like. It's this gold shade. Maybe I can play around with it on my eyes. We'll see. You can see the like disappointment in my face and in my voice. I'm like, Yeah, it's really nice. I will try and use it. Like, I'm trying so hard to be optimistic, but like, yeah, I did not end up using that. I don't even think I used it. I might have used it once and I've forgotten about it, but no. Anyway. I'm not really panning any like warm neutrals right now, but maybe it'll go with my greens. Like you can see a swatch of my liner here. And the second makeup product that I got in that mystery box was this. This is the NYX Mystic Petals palette. Now this kind of color story really speaks to me. I love like the grungy kind of tones. It's very autumnal, this palette, but I haven't actually used it yet because so many of these shades are really similar to shades that I'm already panning. So I'm already panning an inner corner. I'm already panning a mauvey matte, which is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. So this is something that I'm really trying to still step back from. I've got this brand new palette and I really want to use it, but I've also used these other products 10 times and I still have to use them. I've been talking a lot about project panning here on my channel over the past few weeks / month, and you can see this was something that I was struggling with all the way back in 2022, trying to juggle new makeup and project pan makeup. And I've definitely got to the point now where I'm definitely a lot more happier in that aspect. And that is absolutely amazing. This palette, I liked the look of it, but in practice, I just never used it. It was a palette, I used like maybe once or twice, but it was decluttered pretty quickly after it. This was more of a fantasy self palette. I really wanted to use it, and the idea of using it was so exciting to me, but I just never got round to it for some reason, and it ended up just being decluttered. So 2 for 2, not great products right now. I'm a little bit worried. I'm already panning like an olive toned shimmer, which I've got in the inner corners. I'm already panning a dark brown and a black. So it just gets a little hard to keep up sometimes, but I will use this eventually. I might put it in a Project 10 uses to make sure I get some use out of it. But just looking at it, it's a nice color story. The shimmers seem a little underwhelming, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have a play around with it. Hopefully I like it. Yeah, the shimmers were really underwhelming, which wasn't great. I feel like I am spoilt with my indie duochrome goodness. I feel like when you've had an indie duochrome, you just can't use another shimmer the same ever again. And these NYX shimmers were fine. They were pretty lackluster though. I'm so into my crazy shimmery shiny duochromes that these just didn't add up in any way, and I've been ruined. What can I say? I've been absolutely ruined. And even back then, it was an issue. It's not an issue. Issue's the wrong word. But I just can't do a look without them. Like, even today, I'm wearing Colourpop Ritz, which is an obviously beautiful shade. But I'm like, I need more, though. I need more. It's like an addiction. But again, that's one of the downsides of these kind of mystery boxes. You don't pick your items. Okay, some things from my birthday that I did actually pick. So me and my mum went to TK Maxx together and I picked out a few things from the makeup section. So first is the Fenty Beauty Liner in Bank Tank. This is actually what this swatch is. It does not move all day. It is amazing. It's like a khaki green colour and I am wearing it in my waterline today. I do have this in a Project 10 uses just because I'm working on quite a lot of green. Okay, I do still own this. Here it is. This dried up instantly. This had like maybe a few good days and then it was gone. Oh my god, how? It's not even... Hello? It's not even going up anymore. I'm twisting it. It's not going up. Where is it? We don't know. So I mean, that's good. Let me try and swatch it as best I can. Nothing comes out. This is well and truly broken. And that's the kind of thing that you get with TK Maxx. This is something that I'm learning. Sometimes you get really, really good steals and you're like, oh my god, my Nabla close-up concealer for £3. Ka-ching. But things like eyeliners, I think I'm going to stay away from now from TK Maxx because even though this was sealed, eyeliners are one of those products that you can only keep it sealed for so long. Even if you open it once and then seal it and do not open it again for years, it's still gonna dry out. This is completely dried out. I barely use this at all. This will be decluttered in my big end of year declutter series because this is just like... unusable. Like, you cannot use, you've just seen then, I'm trying to like roll it up. It just won't do it. The packaging's completely broken. Oh, hang on, we've got somewhere just as I say that. But even with the packaging working, like, hello, there is nothing there. And that is not going on my eyes. So unfortunately, I thought this was a really good steal and a really, really good buy, but it was not. Definitely not. But I've really enjoyed it so far. It does not budge, it does not move, it does not smudge all over my face. It's really comfortable, my eyes don't react to it, so I'm really, really happy with that. And the next thing is the Fenty bronzer. There was a lot of Fenty in TK Maxx during September. This is in the shade Caramel Cutie, and it looks a little bit dark for me and a little bit too yellow toned, but actually it's really nice. It's like a nice colour. I do like bolder bronzers. I like pigmented bronzers, so yeah, this is a good shade for me. Yeah, I still have this too. Look, I still have this. This is Caramel Cutie. She looks a little bit more battered now, but you know what? I'm a little bit scared, to be honest. This was bought in 2022 from TK Maxx, which means it was not made in 2022. It was made a few years before that, which, you know what, is a little bit scary. It is a little bit scary when you start to think about expiry dates. This says 12 months. It's been a little bit longer than 12 months. I really, really love this though. I think this is a brilliant bronzer. I am wearing a more subtle bronzer today. My channel members will know if my Get Ready With Me is already live. I really like this kind of shade though, even though I'm so pale and you maybe stood there thinking, oh my God, I got lipstick on my nose. Hopefully you weren't thinking that. Look! But you may be thinking, wow, that is way too deep for you. I just like a little bit of a tanned look. I am very, very pale, as you can probably tell, and I feel like this just adds a little bit of a contrast, which is great. So yeah, finally, something from this haul that I actually enjoy and that has survived the years of declutter. Hallelujah! Finally, I never thought we'd get here. Okay, next, this is a little bit of a different one. I'll put a picture of it on screen now, but I bought the Revolution Reloaded Maxi palette, and it was in the Color Story, I guess, Monster Mattes, and it was like a big 45 pan matte colourful eyeshadow palette. And actually I have already filmed a repressing video, a depotting and repressing video. I'll give you a little sneak peek. This is what it is looking like now. That's all you're getting. It's being closed. So I remember this so well. I actually bought this secondhand, which normally I would not do. However, I knew that I was going to be crushing all of this up and adding alcohol to it. So I have so many beautiful duochrome shimmery single eyeshadows. However, I had no mattes, or I had like one or two. But I wanted to beef out my matte collection a little bit. I wanted to start doing more BYOPs and duping new releases, and I really couldn't do that with 100 beautiful shimmer duochromes. I needed some colourful mattes in there as well, and I'm still so glad I did that. I still do videos where I dupe the new releases and I try and make colour stories, and that Revolution Maxi Reloaded palette has definitely covered its cost, because I think it was something like £6 or something like that, and I use it all the time. I maybe don't use it on my eyes, but I definitely use it in BYOP scenarios. So I'm really, really happy that I did do that. That was a really good financial purchase for me and my channel, and I'm still really, really happy that I did that. I think with BYOP content, the shadows don't have to perform the absolute best. These are typical Revolution quality, like they're not the best, but for duping things and duping vibes and scratching the itch of buying new releases, it served me so well. The shadows work fine, but if I was like a makeup artist doing bridal, I probably wouldn't be using that palette. And the final order was something that I bought myself again, and this was a late birthday present to myself. This is the MBA Cosmetics. This is the Thrills and Chills collection, and this is what it looks like. So I'd never heard of MBA Cosmetics before. It is an indie brand and they do the most beautiful duochromes. I'm actually wearing this shade on my lids today. This is the shade How You Doing, and I have a whole review coming up on this palette on the 5th of October. Full swatches and 2 looks using most of these shades. So if that interests you, definitely stick around. I was actually wondering what I was wearing on my eyes in this video, and that is it. I remember this. This was when I was starting to get into trying to review a little bit more. However, my boyfriend at the time took a bunch of my money. You know what? I think that that Hinge guy today has just made me absolutely feral when it comes to dating and just not giving a single flying F. Yeah, that's what happened. I always said to myself, side note, I always said to myself I'd never share that story on camera. And I mean, I've not shared the worst of it. That's not the worst of it by far. But yeah, that's why I couldn't do many reviews, because my boyfriend at the time decided to tally up all of the income that I got and then tell me how much I could afford to give to him. So peace and love, guys. Peace and love. For legal purposes, that did not happen, allegedly. But no, I really love these shadows. These were my little toe dip out of the pastel roses. I love the pastel roses. We all know I love the pastel roses. But I wanted to try something a little bit different, and these were definitely a little bit different. I've really wanted to try MBA Cosmetics since this as well. I've really, really loved these shadows and this little Halloween bundle. I think they'll do it this year too. So definitely go and check out my review because it still stands. But I really love all of these shades. I think they're absolutely beautiful, and it just added to my single collection. I felt like when I was doing my BYOPs and my duping and things like that, it was all the pastel roses. Everything was always just the pastel roses. So I wanted to mix it up a little bit for you guys. And that's one of the reasons why I did that MBA Cosmetics review. And that's the reason why I bought these shades. But I love these shades. I think they're so much fun. And MBA Cosmetics is a brand I really, really want to work with more in the future. We will see, hopefully really, really soon. They came out with a Cursed Moon palette or something. And that... I wanted that so badly, but yeah, I didn't get around to buying it. So yeah, I'm really, really happy. I ran home the moment I knew that this was here, and I played around with it and I filmed with it, and I love it. I really do. You gotta wait for that review though, because it's a good one. All right, so that's all the makeup that I bought. So now I want to talk about no buys. I will be going on a We don't care about no buys. We don't care. I am technically on a low buy right now. However, that is because I don't have any money. And that's not because my boyfriend at the time took it from me. I did get it back. I need to say that. I did get the money back eventually. I feel like I'm spilling personal tea right now. I don't care anymore. I don't care. But yeah, it's just because I got let go this time. Ooh, the tea. Ugh. I'm hopefully going to be getting another job very, very soon. I've done all the paperwork and everything for it. So more reviews coming soon, hopefully. I really, really hope so. But overall, you know what? There was 2 things that I enjoyed. There was the Fenty bronzer and there was the MBA Cosmetics little palette. So 2 out of what? 8 maybe? Not the best actually. Not the best haul. I think through this time I was still kind of in the buy mindset and trying to find the things that work for me. And now I feel like I'm a lot more calm. I'm a lot more I mean, have you seen my collection? I don't need more makeup. Absolutely not. But I'm happy with this haul. I think the things that I got were served a purpose in my collection, especially that Revolution Maxi Reloaded palette. That's another absolute staple of this haul. And you know what? We're good. We're good. It was an alright one. It wasn't too bad. So let me know, has your makeup taste changed since 2022? And how has it changed? Let me know down below. I feel like I'm a little bit more put together now. I do. In that video, what happened in that video? Where was I in September 2022? Yeah, he had literally just gone travelling and taken a few sneaky £100 from me, which was nice. I say a few, it was a bit more than a few. I'm gonna stop spilling the tea and stop being a catty mess but the drama is just juicy. What can I say? Bit of an kind of haul, but you know what? Not all of them can be absolute bangers. But this is it. This is where I'm gonna love you and leave you today, guys. I hope you have an absolutely incredible day. If you do enjoy these little looking back on old haul videos, please let me know. I can do so many more. I did a lot of like monthly hauls back then, and I think it's so fun to look back on and see how my makeup has changed throughout the years. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye bye!